guys. My name is Chris. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. This is a very this is a very exciting day. Hang on. Okay, well, microphone works, audio works, except I can't hear anything myself. So, let me just see if I can fix that. But yeah, guys, tonight is pretty fucking... It's pretty big. It is pretty big. Oh, I'm using... I have two pairs. I have two pairs of AirPods because I lost one pair and I was like, I can't live without these, and I bought a new pair and I found the old ones. I have a backup. Hang on. Okay, music. There we go. That's music. For me, not for you guys. Okay, all right. Almost working. All right, music loud. Hang on, I'll fix that. Well, okay. Well, while I fix this, let me just turn on the magic. Okay? Let me just turn on the magic, okay? You know how we have to deal right now with placing all these orders manually, and it's a very big work for people and to update them, and I completely understand. So we have fixed that with the neural agent. And meanwhile, this thing comes online. I'm just gonna see if I can fix this sound thing. Why is it not? Yeah. And you can see all the orders are just being placed. Huh. I really screwed my audio setup tonight. Okay, well, as you can see, I just clicked the button and we got all the orders placed, right? And this is like magic. This is like magic. It really is. Hang on. Is my microphone? It's fine. I'll share playlist, guys, no problem. If I just could make my music work, would be very nice. Oh, I see. Found the mistake. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, guys, let me know how is the music. Even for me, it's a little bit loud. There we go. I think that's better. All right, guys. Look, this is what it looks like. It is, I call it the neural agent. And it's basically going to be an AI that we're going to insert into all of the different financial markets and terminals around the world. So, you know, Binance, or Forex broker, or Thinkorswim, or Bloomberg, whatever. All these different terminals around the world that access financial markets and does trade execution. What we're gonna do is very simply put Nero out everywhere, and everyone is going to be executing the strategy. And of course, it's going to get smarter, it's going to get better and everything, but already in its current form today, it is really good. This agent is made for MT5. I want to explain a little bit about how we're going to go about onboarding people to the bot, okay? And also what we're going to do, because this is as amazing as a thing. Okay, by the way, put in the chat, let me know which market you want us to put the bot on to run as well. I'll put it next to here. You'll put another market here, okay? And just tell me a good market from the index that's not AUD CAD, that's not Euro CHF, and as long as it has a strength value above 30, okay? So find something and I'll pop it in and we'll just add it, because the thing about this strategy is that we can literally deploy this across all the markets. But depending on the strength in the market and what's going on in the market, we can use, different levels of position size. So when we are really confident, then we can use a high position size. And when we don't have so much confidence, but we can still trade it, we'll just use less risk, less position size, right? So that's really big. And all these markets that you see in the trend index that has like values of like 5, 10, 15, 20%, 30%, we can trade all of them. We can deploy capital in all of them. And the funny thing about what we're doing is that traditionally mean reversion is only really for sideways market. So when the market is going sideways, that's where the mean reversion market making strategy is making the most money. But when the market starts trending, these mean reversion market makers, they don't do very well. So why is it that our mean reversion is doing best in trending markets? Is it just because that our tech is so good, so superior? I don't know. But I think what we'll find is that once we deploy Nero to even these like sideways market that's not going anywhere, we can make a staggering amount of money. Like we can make a crazy amount of money. Euro AUD, I don't know. We already have Euro CHF running. Maybe another idea. I mean, you also have to remember, it's not just about being first. Just because that you're first to get Nero automated trading for you, it doesn't necessarily mean, it's the best for you, right? Because, of course, we're gonna test this and we're gonna do everything we can to make it as safe as possible. But there will be a lot of experience, a lot of lessons for us to learn as well, right? But we can do a lot to protect ourselves. We can always operate with a certain stop loss. We can limit our risk in many ways, so we always know what we're working with. No one has a market. No one has a market for. All right, GBPUSD. Here we go. Mr. MC. Let's just check GBPUSD first. Yeah, it's just not great. It's not like the most strength. I'm not really seeing like the most strength that I like to see. So why don't we do I mean, oil is moving a little bit. Euro, New Zealand dollar. We just don't want to have too much exposure across all of them. All right, fuck it, we'll do gold. Let's just do gold. It's such a volatile. Where do we have gold? Here. I mean, that's not much strength. Okay, fuck it. I'm willing to do it. We already got Euro CHF. We're gonna do gold. Gold is a good choice. It's not much strength in the market, but what we already built into the bot is that it will size its position accordingly to you know, accordingly to the confidence of the market and the strength of the market. So to try to get this up, my Navigator is a little bit struggling a little bit, so hang on. All right, see if we can get it here. All right, we're gonna fire up a third market. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. All right, let's just see first of all. I mean, you know, here's the thing. If we get a nasty spike on, you know, gold here, it's not gonna be too great because we don't have much strength. But just for demo purposes, I'm happy to do it. Hang on. Let me just contact the matrix, boot up a server, and I'm really violating all the laws here, guys, but it should be all right. It'll just be small. It'll be a small position size, okay? So don't. All right. Let's just cancel everything we got first. I almost need my glasses just to look smart, you know, when I'm firing this thing up on 3 markets at the same time. All right, you ready? This is gonna be 3. Let's see if it dies. Maybe it's safety glasses. Oh. Let's try this one more time. I mean, it looks pretty cool. So we'll just do it one more time. But we gotta be quick because you can see AUD CAD and Euro CHF coming along well. Okay, hang on. See if we can get it right this time. Oh, I see, I missed. All right, here we go. Firing up the engines. Oh. Look at that. Just coming online. And that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna have 8, 12, 20 markets all in Navigator. You're just gonna watch it in Navigator and you just click start. And this thing is just gonna run, okay? It's just gonna run and it's just gonna keep making you money. And it's gonna make us all rich. So there we have it. This is, you know, this is again, this is a very early version. We'll see what happens. We got US Open in 20 minutes. We'll see what happens. But, you know, this is early days. But I can already see now just how much easier it is. And I want to talk, hang on, I want to talk a little bit about how this all came to be. Because last week I told you guys maybe 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. So I want to touch on how did this thing come to be? You know, how did this actually, how did this actually happen? Well, you know, I'm not a religious person. Oh, well, I wasn't, you know, my whole life, 30 years, I've been an atheist, you know? And I don't know what to say. God sent a man his way to Breakfree Trading, joined the forces, and has accelerated this neural agent that's gonna automate trading for all of us. Has maybe cut away like 8 weeks of development, something like this. Very, very intelligent Breakfree Trading member who we're very happy to work with now. So that's very cool, you know. And that's, you know, that's the thing, you know. Over the past 12 months in Breakfree Trading, I fired basically everyone I could in the organization. Like 80% of the staff is just gone. And you know, this is the second season for Breakfree Trading, and we get a chance this time to do it right. And what I learned is that you really gotta find good people. You know, you gotta find good people. You don't find like average people and make them good, okay? That's not how it works. You find good people that is already good and then you work with them, and then you can, you know, try to help them a little bit, where you maybe can make them better if they want to, you know, if they are interested in that. So, you know, we're gonna launch this into the world, and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be huge, and we're gonna need a lot more help. But what I know is that God, the universe, whatever, aliens, whatever you want to call it, okay? Aliens, God, universe, it's all the same to me. All of this is really just like a plan unfolding, right? And God is gonna make sure that we get the people to deliver our plan for humanity. So yeah, there's some questions. Does it auto update? It does auto update. It's just, I mean, even if Navigator is not doing so well right now because it's running so many orders, it doesn't matter, because the execution agent is operating and running its own independent strategy. Okay. All right. Let me explain to you how we're gonna roll this out. Once we have, you know, finished and we feel confident with it, and we have, you know, worked with it for, you know, a few weeks, and it's like, it's good, and we feel confident that we can start to roll this out. What we're gonna do is that, included in the new subscription, we will have a virtual private server where the bot will be running on, and you will be controlling it from Navigator. So you don't have to run it on your computer. You don't have to run it on your own VPS. You just run it on Breakfree Trading server, and we'll take care of the rest. And we're gonna place your server on Wall Street, right next to the Forex exchange, literally connected to the same fiber link that the global markets are being traded at, which is going to reduce latency. It's gonna give us quicker TPs. It's gonna give us, you know, everything is gonna operate faster because of this. So, all right, looks like EuroCHF is on its way. I already made money on EuroCHF today. I already made money on AUD CAD and EuroCHF, but I'm happy to take it again. Oh, there's some comments. I can't read it. It's too small. My eyes can't fucking see it. All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just happy people. I don't really see so many questions. Does it auto update? Of course it auto updates. It auto updates positions. It auto updates trailing stop loss, trailing take profit stop loss, guys. Okay. All right. Like, this is good shit, and it's all thanks to this new intelligence that has come joined the Breakfree Trading organization. You know, all this hard work is just like playing out perfectly. You know, if you had to write a movie about it, like, you know, you couldn't have written a better script. It's really exciting. But what's even more exciting is to think about how this is gonna play out in Companion. Because let me explain you what I think is gonna happen over the next couple of years. People will be deploying technology like Neural, and other people will be copying it and try to make something like as well. All trading will transition, you know, from manual to automated. And eventually the financial markets on Wall Street will dry up. And all this volatility that's really left in the world will be probably forced to crypto, you know, to offshore entities, decentralized universes. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna allow the Companion app, where you basically have your decentralized money, you know, your money that you're in full control of. Because the problem is that, you know, when we work with brokers, or you work with Bloomberg or whatever, you have these brokers where you gotta deposit your money, and you gotta trust that these middlemen, you know, is gonna give you your money back. Even give you your money back if they accuse you of a crime, or they try to put you in jail for something you didn't see. You know, there's so many ways you can be robbed on your money. You know, also just they can freeze your account, they can freeze your bank balance, they can do whatever they want, right? So, and they, we have seen this. Okay, let's see if we get an entry here on EuroCHF, right? Would be sweet. So what I'm saying is that people are gonna own their money. And the way to own your money is to own your money through blockchain, which is like Bitcoin, you know, or you know, a stable coin or something like this, right? So what's gonna happen is that in Companion, you're gonna have your money, you're gonna have your decentralized capital, and you'll be able to take this capital and deploy it straight into the crypto markets and the legacy markets directly from your wallet, operating this. So instead of using this traditional DeFi method where you have to deposit your money into some pool, some liquidity pool, and some automated market, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. No, what we do is that we allow you to facilitate and act as a decentralized hedge fund, if you will, okay? A hedge fund, your own little private hedge fund, where your own private capital that you own 100% can be deployed into the crypto markets while you maintain 100% ownership, all right? So that is what I'm talking about here, right? You're gonna have your Companion wallet, you're gonna have your money, and it's just gonna go to work for you, and you're still gonna remain in control of it. Did we get an entry on EuroCHF? Let's see. We got an entry, and we are in profit. It's just Navigator is not. I'm not sure Navigator is even gonna capture this. I mean, the trade is open. The trade is open. It is running. It's just, I think it's too much with gold. So I think we gotta cut gold for tonight, guys. It's just because Navigator cannot keep up with this. We can try to do a reconnect. See if it helps. But we definitely have a little bit of challenges. There's always challenges. Basically, the bot is operating so fast that it's just spamming Navigator. Just spamming Navigator to, you know, put new orders and whatever. And it's not so happy to do that. So I think, just try to help it a little bit. Let's see. All right. I think that's a little bit better. All right, news coming in 10 minutes. Okay, well, we're ready for it. You know, I don't even have to do anything. We know what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, there's a lot here for us to do and to fix, you know, but I don't know. Maybe I underestimated, you know, just how much of a gift this automated trading would be. I probably underestimated it. I do realize how difficult it is for people just to execute a strategy in trading. Like, it's just difficult for people. And all right, well, let's see if we get a TP on this thing, on this open trade. So, you know, one of the main things right now, you know, that we have learned from the past week is that we got to be more generous with our stop loss, right? And that means that whenever we have, this doesn't happen often. Like I did the back test and I tested how often does the market go below like the 1 hour extension, the stop loss position basically, while, and this is the important part, while that the market is in a strong uptrend. And it's very rare. It's very, very rare. I mean, it's not that it doesn't go to extension 1 a lot, it's that during a strong uptrend, it doesn't happen. So you can definitely find examples of where, it's happening with, 1 hour extension being hit or something. Like we know that happens happens a lot, but it doesn't happen very often in these strong trending market. And, we really have to see how we're going to put the stop loss. Most likely the stop loss is going to end up beyond the 4 hour. And then what we will do is that just because the 4 hour is like the stop loss, it doesn't mean that we're going to wait until it hits the 4 hour until we start getting out of the trade, or until we start even flipping, short or something like this. All right, need a new mix. Here we go. It's better. All right. Did we make money yet? I mean, I know Navigator is showing. Okay, well now it's profit. All right, we're gonna fix Navigator, and it's gonna be beautiful. Look, you're just gonna be having Navigator, and you're just gonna click start, stop, whatever you want, and we'll just go to work, and it's just gonna make you money. Okay, it's just gonna fucking print. Millionaires, multi-millionaires will be made from this. So we have successfully cracked financial markets. We learned, what's behind it, which is really just entropy. And it turned out it was actually not that complicated. Now it's just a matter of how quick does everyone else learn this? And it's hard to tell. How fast can humanity change? That's a good question. As I see it right now, we are in the progress of killing the final evil in the world. And after that, it's going to be like a beautiful, peaceful time of peace, prosperity, everyone be able to grow, everyone be able to pursue and follow their dreams and do what they want in life. And money will just be something everyone have. It's not gonna like define, like everyone will have like the amount of money they need. And then people will realize, oh, money is just money, It's not really what they wanted. What they wanted was to be happy. They wanted a purpose in life, right? How about this Euro CHF? TP yet? No? That's all right. All right, so there's some questions in the chat. I'm the future. All right, Trissy Bone. Who is that again? I don't remember if it's Monty. Fuck. It would be easy if you guys used the same name. Okay. In the future, we'll be able to connect multiple accounts at the same time. Yes. Yes, you will. You'll just tell us all the accounts that you want to copy trade on, and we will do it straight from the neural agent. You're not going to do any copy trading. You're not going to fuck around with the account that we're trading on, okay? Like we have to get some things clear. There's going to be a legal agreement that you're going to have to sign that also says that you're not going to, duplicate the signal anywhere. You're not going to copy trade, to accounts that we haven't put on at the copy trading agreement and so on. Like all these kind of things, it's all going to be in there. And Monty's Sarangan. Fuck, of course it's Sarangan. Okay, but look, there's going to be legal binding agreements in place. And if you want to violate that and get banned, you know, because you want to make more money because if you agree, then you're gonna get kicked out, you know. So copy trading will be fine. Did we make money on this trade yet? Almost. $7 profit. Alec, what about reversals? Will it identify them? Like last week on Euro USD, we didn't really have time to exist. I'm not sure that. So Alec, what I can tell you about last week is that Euro USD had a very deep deviation. And in hindsight, we should have had stop loss at beyond 4 hour, because as you saw, it went to 4 hour and it touched the 4 hour and then it did a perfect reversal from there. And I thought maybe it wouldn't do that. I thought it was gonna start a downtrend from there, but it didn't. And it just proves that we can definitely do better, you know, signing where the stop loss should be. But you know, the further away we put the stop loss, the less risk we can use on the position. So if we have like a really strong trending market, and if the market is like trending really strong, then if we put the stop loss, like our black swan event at our black swan stop loss at 4 hour, it means we're gonna have to reduce risk. While if we put it at the 1 hour, we can increase risk a lot, right? So I think it's like a dynamic function where we will learn that we'll be able to put this, you know, move the stop loss in a way that it adapts to the current market environment. So if it's a really strong trending market, during this strong trending time, we can have stop loss at like 1 hour, no problem. But once it starts to fizzle a little bit, like Bitcoin is doing right now, that's when, you know, that's really when I was just thinking of Bitcoin. That's, you know, once that mean reversion goes out of the market, once the active buying algorithms go out of the market, that's where we want to reduce risk, and we want to make sure that we can still trade the market, but we reduce the overall risk that we're using, right? All right, looks like we're gonna get maybe like a 5 minute on Euro CHF would be nice. I mean, it looks great. Euro CHF looks great. I'm happy to absorb whatever they're gonna send. I say stop loss at 1 hour when the trend is as strong as like Euro CHF right now. When it's purple, we can have stop loss at 1 hour. Once it goes below purple, like 50, even just like 50%, 40% or whatever, we need to move that stop loss and reduce the position size. We need to move that stop loss to like, you know, 4 hour band, you know. Let me see if I can show you here. Yeah, like down here. Even, no, that's the 1 hour, sorry. All right, let's see if we get some more fills. I mean, you know how the strategy works by now. Sometimes it goes really deep and we just gotta be prepared, you know? You just gotta be prepared. Oh, is it news time? We're supposed to have news now? It's not really doing much though, yet. US market just open. Anyway, like, you know, we still have a lot of work to do. Once we release this, and once you get your hands on this, and once it makes you a millionaire, we still have work to do, guys. Because, you know, one thing is having $1 million in the bank, another Another thing is being a millionaire, you know, because you gotta preserve that capital. You gotta figure out how to keep it, how to make it work for you, how to not do stupid deals, how to not, you know, lose sight of what is important here in life. Oh, we got entries. We got some entries here. Let's see how deep this thing goes. Oh, it's a press conference. All right. Well, they're gonna say some bad stuff. They'll say some good stuff. It's perfect. That's all right. But thanks for letting us know, Antonio. Now we know what to expect. It's probably gonna go deeper. Maybe 15-minute entries would be nice. I can see we got a second entry over here. I don't know. Navigator is struggling a little bit with all these updates. I'm gonna do a reconnection. So yeah, the bot is optimized to treat each entry like an individual position. And what happens is that after the entry gets filled, it basically goes into this mode where it tries to lock in profit. And what we do is that we try to secure at least like 0.01% profit or whatever, according to the situation. And then we basically just trail the market and try to let it run as long as possible. But the second that it starts turning around, we get out. And you know, we get out and we keep our 0.1% profit or whatever the trading stop is supposed to do, right? All right, let's go a little bit deeper. AUD cat also coming alive. I mean, it's all looking fine to me. It's all looking fine to me. You know, the thing is, you really got to get comfortable in this strategy. You really got to get comfortable with being in drawdown. You really, you know, every time you see this thing just coming to your entries, you're like, oh, it's like a fucking train, you know. It looks like something that's just gonna keep going. And that is, you know, you have to be on the other side of that and understand that when it looks that bad, that's where people do all the stupid shit. That's where they do like the market short into support. This is where people close their position in drawdown because they don't know what to do and they don't have a strat. There's so many mental mistakes, you know, mental gymnastics that people do while they're trading that will make them make a mistake. And it's all because that they're required to sit in front of the computer and actually, you know, move positions around, click buttons and so on. And it's so easy to fuck it up. So it's just fucking great, you know, when you can just sit back and it's just gonna work for you, you know? It's like, oh. Cuba is asking, when is the bot out? When is the bot out? I think I think next week. Sorry. Don't. I think next month. I think next month we'll be able to take the first people and start trading. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe there's a lot more problems than I expect. Maybe there's a lot more issues. But let's see. It's so easier now. I don't even have to do anything, you know? This thing is just doing it for me. I don't even have to talk and trade at the same time. Maybe you remember like 6 weeks ago, I did like 1% 0.5% or 1% PNL during a live stream. I was trading all the time. I was doing all these things. And now it's just like, you know, just like hands off. All right, AUD cat entry. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice bounce on, good bounce on Eurasia Jeff. Are we gonna get a TP here somewhere? Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. I guess the guys in the press conference said something about Euro CH, something about Euro CHF, something about some moment. It doesn't fucking matter. It's always the same shit. Oh, look at that. That is a volatile press conference, huh? Such a shame. It just missed our TP. It just missed the TP. That's how it is. That's how it is sometimes. Now we're gonna get a second entry. There's a lot of like small things we have to adjust. Some of these things we need to adjust is, for example, when the trade goes into profit, we need to make sure that we actually take that and we don't get something, like what just happened here, right? Like we don't, because if we had taken profit, we could have taken this trade one more time and it's probably going to go back up now and we could probably have taken another TP, right? So there's so many small details that we need to incorporate into the neural agent that is, work that people are doing right now. The people that's doing really well with Nero right now, like it's because that, they add like the human factor to it. They add the human factor to it where they see that the price is coming close to the entry, but it's not quite there. So they give it like, they give it a little push, get a little bit closer, and then it works, right? How are we doing? Are we making money? Are we printing? You see, Euro CHF is bouncing back up over here. Again, if we had just been a little bit better with the TP here, we could have taken TP, get the entry one more time, TP again, and that's it. Does it? Kponia is asking, does it also take profit and place another entry? Yes, it does. It does everything that you dream of, okay? It does everything you dream of. Like, this is technology sent from God himself, okay? It's here to save us. It's here to make us, it's here to make us rich and make us realize that this life is not about money. This life is about experiencing this amazing world that's, out there, and we're gonna have to make some courses on this. We're gonna have to make some. Come on. Is that a TP yet? Almost TP. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like it's working. I mean, I almost want to close trade manually here, but fuck it. Let's see what happens. It's probably gonna pump. It's so classic when you have an uptrending market, a really strong uptrending market, and then there's like a news conference or press conference, some bullshit like this. It's very common that you will have, in the beginning of the news, that it will drag the market down just like a little bit, and then it'll just absolutely pump. And it's so common that this is just what happens always in these strong trending markets, is that you have this news event and so on and so on. Come on, a little bit more. Euro CHF TP, very nice. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great. Cuba says that I said it would take months and now it's here and he's shocked. I'm also shocked. I am also shocked. Like the utility that comes from this, the utility, you know, it's just amazing. You know, one thing is that we cracked the strategy, right? Like one thing is like, okay, we figured out the only trading strategy that exists. The second part of it was like, okay, let's do it manually and we'll execute this manually, right? And then the third part was like, okay, how do we automate this shit? And that's where we are. So if I'm not wrong now, the bot should be locked in here, and there we go. So you can see that we just closed that trade that was open from the 5 minute, right? You can see TP just hit. And what happened was that we kept moving the TP up, allowing the market to push it further up, but we kept a take profit trailing stop behind it. So if the market pulls back, then we're gonna, you know, once it pulls back beyond that mark where we really want to keep up profits, it's just gonna take you out, right? But if it's like a market that just goes straight up, right, then it's gonna try to ride that whole move up, and that's what we want, you know, that's what we want. So that's it. And now it's coming down again. Are we gonna get more entries? You know, if I was the aliens and I was watching humanity just corrupt from all these institutions and all this greed around the world and so on, I would try to fix it, you know? I would try to fix it. I would try to send a messenger. I'll try to do something, you know, to course correct humanity. And that's what I think is taking place right now. You know, I'm not a religious person, but somehow I have become religious. I can't explain it. But we're gonna have a beautiful future. It's gonna be amazing, okay? But after you get rich, and you will get rich, I want you to, you know, really pay attention to what actually makes you happy, because it's not gonna be the money. It's not gonna be the money, okay? And you will get rich, but you will find out that it's not about the money. You need to find something in life that really turns you on, because you're not going to be trading anymore, okay? You're not going to be manually trading anymore. It's done, okay? This will fix it, because all manual trading is inherently worse. All human manual trading is inherently 10 times worse than, oh look, wow, I'm just rambling, it's just making money, it's fucking beautiful. Look, all humans suck at trading, okay? Everyone, basically everyone. And you know, we fix this, and you just install it and you just make it run, and it's just gonna generate you money, okay? So you need to figure out what you're gonna do with your life then, right? And what I'm telling you is that you need to do something useful. You need to find something that you can build a life around and provide value, something that's true to you, okay? Yeah, look at that. All position cleared. If manual trading, Antonio asks, if manual trading makes you happy, I would like to see it. I would like to see it, because I've heard people say this before, and often it is more like an like borderline addiction or instant gratification problem that's at play here than actually happiness from sitting in front of a computer. I don't think that's what it's about. I don't think it's about. If it makes you happy, it's probably more because that you like, you know, markets, or you like, you know, it interests you with financial markets or something like this. And if, you know, do something around that. Another entry. Oh, look at that. EuroCHF is back again. And this is going to be like a sandwich thing. We got 1 minute on top of 5 minutes. I mean, just think about the poor people who don't know anything what's going on, right? They're just like, oh, market's going up, it's going down. It's like, and we just have it. Like, we can just see X-ray into the market, exactly what's going on. We know exactly what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's sorcery, you know? It is sorcery. All right, we are long Euro CHF again. It is just amazing. It is, you know, just this thing running on its own. You don't have to do anything. The best product of value that I have ever brought to humanity. This is the best, and hopefully this will also be my legacy. You know, if we can really fix and cure poverty around the world, that's fucking big. You know, this is not like small scale stuff we're talking about like a huge undertaking. But why not? I don't understand why we live in such an advanced society with all this technology and amazing tech, and we cannot provide, you know, a good life for the uneducated or the poor people, or help them. I don't understand. I just don't understand how it's possible that we can have all this good in life and we cannot, you know, it shouldn't have to be like the way it is in the world. We can make it so much better, right? We can make it so much better. And this is what our generations is here to do. We're here to clean up after all this corrupt shit that's been happening for the past many years, you know? And one of the problems we gotta fix is that we gotta help people out with money. All right, another entry on Euro CHF. Is it gonna go 15 minutes? Then we're ready for it. So we are long Euro CHF. We're short AUD CAD here. That's very nice. Very nice. We missed that 5 minute entry on AUD CAD. That's okay. Sanjay is asking, do you take the trade as soon as it touches entry or use price? I don't do anything. I don't do anything. Look, my hands are here, okay? My hands, I'm not doing anything. It's just running. And now Euro CHF is either gonna bounce or it's gonna give us more entries. And you know, I don't really care which one it is. I'm happy with both of them. Yeah, and then Euro CHF is gonna bounce again. I think so. It just looks like that. I don't know. We'll see. But oh my god, you know. Okay, something else to talk about. We have launched a partner program in Breakfree Trading. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. breakfreetrading.com/partner. Okay, if you go to breakfreetrading.com/partner, you can sign up to become a partner of Breakfree Trading. You will get a unique link that you can share with your friends or your family whenever you're ready, and you will get 10% of the subscription cost they pay, and you'll also get 10% of the profits that they're gonna generate. And I think they even get, the people who use your link is even gonna get 10% savings on the subscription, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, the marketing strategy this time. Oh, the sign up website is not working at the moment. Really? Really? Let me have a look at that. Really? Fucking hell. That is right. Okay, go here. Go here. Partner.breakfreetrading.com. And then I will fix this. I'm gonna fix this problem. Meanwhile, this bot is gonna generate money. Okay, let me just fix this real quick. Oh, what is that? Is that AUD cat going for another TP? Let's see here. All right, let's see if I can deploy this. Oh, look at that. Another TP on AUD cat. I'm deploying a website right now and it's just making money. It's magic, you know? It's magic. And what's gonna happen next? Is EuroCHF gonna bounce as well? EuroCHF. All right, we're gonna run off this live stream with making more money without doing anything, without touching anything. It's just gonna print for you, okay? It's just gonna fucking print, guys. So now what's gonna happen is that as EuroCHF bounces up here, as soon as it gets beyond a certain threshold of profits that we want to keep no matter what, we will keep a trailing stop behind it, a take profit trailing stop behind the position and allow it to go as high as it can, okay? And that will allow us to catch a lot of really good moves, you know? So now you can see the stop loss coming in here. Oh God. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I think this is how Steve Jobs felt when he introduced, you know, the iPhone or something like that. Like, it's just amazing. It's just gonna print. It's I don't know what to say, guys. I think it's over. And now you can see it's coming back down, and there you go. Hits the stop loss, the take profit stop loss, because it came down too much. Takes the profit, and that's it. So if we check in history now, let's see. It's all beautiful. It's just printing, you know. And then all we do is we just go back and we do it again. Look at that, huh? All right. That's it. That's it, guys. We're not gonna top this one. We're not. You know, we're not gonna top this one. I didn't touch, you know, the only thing I touched tonight was clicking the button to turn it on, and it's just been working. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Steve Jobs took your money, but you're helping people make money. That's right, guys. I do think what Steve Jobs did some incredible things, you know. He did the iPod, you know. The iPod was incredible. It just felt like technology out of this world. It felt like magic when you're using that. That's the same feeling I want people to have when they use Nero. I want them to feel that magic, right? Are we gonna get another entry? You cannot be serious. Are we gonna get another entry? Come on. Come on. Cannot be. Are they still talking on that press conference? Oh man. Can someone check if that breakfreetrading.com/partner link works now? It should work now. Should work. So guys, the way this is gonna go this time, in 2020, you know, when we grew Breakfree Trading, we spent, you know, $20,000 on ads a month, and it was returning, you know, a very good profit in return for the people that bought it and so on. But it was still a very high amount of marketing money we're spending, you know, and that money would be much better to invest in the product, hire more engineers, whatever, you know. So this time we're not gonna use ads the same way that we did last time. This time we're gonna use the word of mouth, and that's why we're introducing this. That's why we're introducing this partnership where you can invite your friends. Because what I want is that I want you guys to use it. I want you to feel comfortable with it. I want you to see how much money it's making you. And once you feel comfortable, you can start introducing your friends to it. Okay? Like there's no rush, right? And we still have a lot to prove. Absolutely. I mean, we've done the best we can. We're providing backtest and on the trading strategy and how we do it now. But we will have some much more extensive backtest being released across all the pairs, because it's not only about the backtest so you guys can see what's going on. It's also about the backtesting being necessary to improve the model itself continuously, right? Look at that. Come on. Oh, that looks like a good candle. That could touch the entries again. All right, partner link working. Make sure you get your link. Start inviting your friends if you're ready for it. Come on. All right. Some questions in the chat. Bring the bot on. Most TP entries. Yep. It's all great tech. How will the bot... Oh, really? EuroCHF again. Again. Oh boy. Let's see what happens here, guys. It's getting a little ridiculous at this point, huh? You know, when you have these bounces multiple times at the same levels, you know, usually there's two things can happen. You get like you get a more aggressive move to either side, either up or down, right? So I would not be surprised to see this one dive down to 15-minute now, and then, you know, go from there. Maybe not 15 minutes, we'll see. But either way, we are fine with it, you know. All right, well, it's 9 o'clock, guys, here in Thailand, and I'll stick around a little bit more. Let's see if we can get some last TPs here. So there's some questions. How do we handle profit sharing and referral payout? Is it done using BFT? Yeah, so the way we handle this, and I think this is the best way we can go about it, is to do it all in BTC and Bitcoin. And I know that you think maybe Bitcoin is a little crazy and so on, but I think people are gonna realize very, very soon why they need Bitcoin. And I think it's gonna send Bitcoin to 250K, 500K soon. I would advise people to get as much Bitcoin as they can get their hands on. Is there an alternative if find it difficult to buy crypto? Look, we'll figure it out. I'm sure we can figure it out. If I'm sure we'll figure it out, okay? All right, EuroCHF, what's gonna happen? Someone's asking what time frame am I using? This is 1 minute time frame. I would use 1 second time frame if I could. Well, it doesn't really matter what I use because the bot is operating at tick level now. So that means that we're reacting with each trade. Why Bitcoin is kind of expensive? You think Bitcoin is expensive now? If you think Bitcoin is expensive now, you're gonna have a shock in 2 years when it's 250K. It's funny, people have been telling me Bitcoin is expensive. They told me Bitcoin was expensive at $1,000. They told me Bitcoin was expensive at $5,000. They told me Bitcoin was expensive at $10,000. Then they told me Bitcoin was expensive at 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, okay? If you think it's expensive now, wait until you get the bill for Bitcoin in 2 years, okay? You buy Bitcoin at the price you deserve. And whether people understand why they need Bitcoin or not yet, they will soon realize. They should have realized by now, but if they don't, they will. So look guys, it's pretty incredible, you know. But Bitcoin is a weapon that is sent from God himself to defeat the evil in this world, which is accumulated debt, all this fiat money that is like accumulated over time. This is what we need to get rid of, okay? It's no good, you know, to have your money in a currency and then every year you lose 5% value or 20%. Do you know how much money the Turkish people lost in like the past 2 weeks of their currency? Like, we can go have a look. It's the wrong chart, but it paints the same picture. Let's do USD instead. All right. So if you think Bitcoin is expensive now, just wait. Just wait until all currencies around in the world start to hyperinflate, just like has happened to every single paper currency in the past. This is the Turkish lira. These guys lost. What is that? Almost 20% of their value, their currency value in a week. In a week. How do you deal with that? Okay, and this is just one example. You can go look at many currencies that is the same like this. This is always what happens. This is the same thing. It's just that the politicians are so good to do it under our nose that we don't realize it's happening, okay? You don't realize it's happening, and it's also much worse now than it has ever been before. The amount of money and greed and corruption that is in the system right now, it's terrible. So we're gonna fix that. And the way we fix that is by attacking the financial industry with this weapon that's called Nero, and then making all your money and putting it into Bitcoin and holding it in Bitcoin, okay? Because when everyone is gonna do this using Nero, what do you think is gonna happen to Bitcoin? And what's gonna happen to your profits? Okay, so if you're happy making 1% a day using Nero, then think about all that profits that you have stored up that's going to go up 5 times or 10 times in value. Okay, this is a life-changing opportunity. Now, I'm not here to you know, I'm not here to rant about Bitcoin tonight. So it's just, I just don't think people are seeing the bigger picture. I don't think they actually understand what the fuck is going on in this world. Sanya is asking, for manual trading, would you recommend 1 minute or 5 minutes? Look, Sanjay, you need to go watch my videos on trading. They're on YouTube. And there's 3 videos. It's called lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. I suggest you go have a look at those. All right, ERC Jeff, can we get some TPs? Would be nice. Could take a little time. I'm gonna give this another 8 minutes, okay, guys? In 8 minutes, so 15 minutes past the hour, we're gonna call it. Yeah, EUSDJF still looks fine. You can see that on the 1 minute, we still have a very strong trend. You can see on the 5 minute, we have a very strong trend. 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, it's all good. So I'm happy to take trades, you know, I'm happy to let this thing run deep down to here and even here. And the reason I'm happy to do that is because that the mean reversion is active. That's what we can see on the bands. That's what we can read on the strength. We can read how much strength is left in this market to deal with the selling activity. So if we get a deep dive, you know, if this thing just goes deep to here, what it often means is that there's a single seller that's looking to sell everything that he got, right? He's looking to sell all this. And as soon as that supply has dried up, what the market will do is that it's just going to bounce straight up where it came from. It's like taking a ball, it's like taking a ball and holding it underwater, you know, in a pool, and then it just fly up, you know. It's the same thing. And that's why we trade these trending markets, is because it allows us to with much greater confidence build positions in these markets and trade them. And well, not anymore. Now it's just a bot doing it, right? So how, I got a question here. How is US 30? How is NAS? I don't know. NASDAQ doesn't really have any long-term trend. NAS 100 here, and let's see SPX. Oh, US 30. US 30, where do we have US 30? And the same for US 30. These markets are just kind of sideways. They're not doing anything right now. I mean, at least we don't have any measured strength, meaning that we don't really trust the environment that they're in right now. All right, USDHF, you got 5 minutes left. And then after that, I don't know. Gonna go drink a glass of water or something, you know. I'm fasting every Wednesday. There's no food, there's no wine, there's nothing. It's just water. But I think tomorrow morning I'm probably gonna make like a breakfast burrito, or maybe like a steak. You know, something nice. What about AUD CAD? Is it coming back online? That's fine. But yeah, guys, I appreciate your support. I'm happy to see all the people here tonight. It's nice to see everyone is so excited about this, because it is definitely something to be excited about, you know? Here we go. Another entry on EuroCHF. Oh, almost. Almost. That's a shame. But you know, a lot of this, guys, in trading, what I realized, you know, one of the first things I was told as a trader when I started trading myself, one of the first things I was told, you know, prepare your setup, leave your setup, and walk away. Don't sit around watching it and so on, because you're so likely to make a mistake when you're just sitting and watching something, right? Like, for example, here, you know, I could move like the entry higher, whatever. I think it's gonna take a little bit of time for EuroCHF to recover here. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't have to know. I don't have to wait. I can just go watch TV now. Go for a swim, eat a steak, look up recipes, how to cook salmon, make a video on how to cook salmon, all while this thing is just running in the background, trading better than I ever could do myself manually, without smoking weed and making bad trades, without drinking alcohol and making bad trades, without making bad trades after a fight, you know, with my girlfriend, or making bad trades after, you know, any kind of like emotional impact. All that is completely shielded now. EuroCHF looking to dive here. Okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Someone want to know the source details on neural bands. Yeah, sure, let's talk about it. Look, everyone, every hedge fund, every market maker, every single liquidity provider out there using the same strategy that we're using here, they all are using the same strat, and they're all using the same bands. And these bands are simply volatility bands. They're simply a mesh. It's called a volatility envelope. It's BB bands, it's VWAP bands. It's all the same, okay? Bollinger bands, VWAP bands, you know, volatility band, whatever. It's all the same, okay? So that's what these bands are doing. The bands are basically giving us the volatility map of the market. But what you want to know is that you want to know how much mean reversion is active on the bands. And that is something that's not so easy. Will you always have to stop the bot on specific markets, or will it be active to self-select benchmark to enter trade? Yeah, Paul, we'll take care of all that. This thing is gonna think for you, it's gonna trade for you. It's just gonna go to work where you can make the most money. And you just you know, the main process of you starting the bot really is just that you log into Navigator and you want to start the bot. And what's going to happen is that when you have a new subscription, you're going to be able to enter your details to the trading account that you wish to trade from, that you want the bot to run on. You enter those details, they get sent to our VPS, our server, where we run MetaTrader for you, and basically use the login details to activate the bot. And then the bot will just go to work and just follow the strategy, which will continue to evolve. All right, guys, it is 15 minutes past 9 here. I think CHF is fine. I'm just gonna let this thing do what it wants. You know the strategy. Everything is looking fine. As long as we, as long as we make sure that we're trading these strong markets with strong mean reversion active, you don't really have to worry too much about anything else. Of course, your risk and making sure that you can, execute the strategy. But the main part is just like following the liquidity that's active in the market. All right, following the liquidity. That's the most important part. All right, guys. All right, guys. Recommended initial deposit for the bot. I'm not sure yet. It's more about how much leverage you can access. Okay, so we just need to make sure that your leverage can cover, your leverage and your deposit can cover the full range that we need to enter, right? Even if we need to extend stop loss to 4 hours. So look, guys, I appreciate you coming tonight. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for being part of this. This is our trading revolution, and this is, this is the genesis. You saw it earlier in May. This is gonna change everything, and you are on the front seat to us changing the world. So thanks for coming, guys, and I'll see you around. And don't forget to sign up as a partner. Don't forget to hit the like button, the comment button, or whatever. Hit all the buttons. Send it to all your friends. Let's cook it up. Let's do this shit. Fuck. I'm not allowed to swear anymore. The ads, whenever I try to make ads and I'm just like swearing all the time, they keep banning me. I tried to explain to them, it's just how I communicate, but apparently they call it profanity. Can you believe that? Since when did fuck become profanity? Okay, I guess it's always been. But look, I'm gonna try to reduce it. It's just so hard. So hard. All right, that's it, guys. Look, EUR/CHF starting to bounce. All be fine. I'll see you guys around. All right, you take care, friends.